morning. Isn't it a beautiful thing when tiny bits of snowflakes drop so gently down to remind us we are not alone and we carry those who have ever been in and through this space with us. And they bless us as we enter and as we leave. Welcome to the love and light that is Unity of Lawrence. And in unity, we begin everything in prayer. So let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us as we listen to this prayer. With full hearts and open minds, we gather today to accept the endless possibilities of peace on earth and peace in our hearts. We acknowledge the existence of pain and injustice in the world, but we also acknowledge limitless love and our limitless being. We welcome our divine inheritance as co-creators. We know that we are already standing in the light of love, of healing, and of transformation, and so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray with you, so if there's anything in your heart to be held in prayer, please see Clint in the chaplain's office after the service. Our chaplains will also pray for you. During the week, if you just fill out those lovely lavender slips in the seat in front of you or out in the foyer, and you can put those either in the offering basket or in the box out in the foyer. Also, we invite you to join in prayer circle immediately after the service at the front of the sanctuary for all who want to participate in group prayer for themselves and for the world. So if you're wanting to visit with Kelley, we can move that towards the back of the sanctuary, and that way we can have our sacred prayer here at the front. And you can still meet one-on-one with Clint in the office afterwards. Now, let's join Holly in singing Something Wonderful.
Good morning. Let's sing together. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And I can feel it in my body, feel it in my soul, feel it in my heart, and it won't let go. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And let's greet each other with hello this morning. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And I can feel it in my body, feel it in my soul, feel it in my heart, and it won't let go. All this love inside, we can let it shine. That's something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful.
Indeed. Each and every one wonderful. Thank you for being here. And so as we settle into the warmth of greeting one another and sharing our light with one another, let's affirm together unity's founding principle. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And now our Unity of Lawrence vision statement together. United in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And our Unity of Lawrence mission statement. We are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. And so to help us with that today, Kelley Hunt is a singer, songwriter, recording artist, speaker, and workshop facilitator. She is currently at work on her 8th album, Queen of the 88s, and an additional album featuring songs she's written and performed for New Thought churches throughout the U.S., both expected to be released in 2026. I want 10 already. Everyone in my family needs those. I need at least 2. So here is our beautiful own Kelley Hunt.
Can you imagine peace? Can you imagine love? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I want to sing it again. Can you imagine joy? Can you imagine peace? Can you imagine love? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. One love, one heart. Oh, let's get together and feel all right. One love, one heart. Oh, let's get together and feel all right. Can you imagine joy this morning? Can you imagine peace? Can you imagine love, love, love? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, can you imagine joy? Sing it with me. Peace now. Can you imagine peace? I'm talking about love. Can you imagine love? Yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. One love now. One love. One heart. Oh, let's get together and feel alright. I want to say it again. One love. One heart. Oh, let's get together and feel alright. Let's do it again now. One love, one heart. Oh, let's get together and feel alright. One more time. One love, one heart. Oh, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Oh, yeah. Thank you. My favorite part of that song is, oh, let's get together and feel all right. Of course, I do like the one love and the one heart part too. So, I'm going to talk about good news today. Good news. I'm ready to let go of the other kind of news, just for right now, just while we're in this building or watching online or watching a replay. I want to feel better. I want to talk about and verbalize what good news. Now, when I was growing up, that phrase, good news, meant a couple of different things. And the perspective of what that looked like then until now for me has shifted. It used to be that good news meant only, other than, the personal level of like, good news, I got the job, whatever that looked like for us at the time. It meant that there is one way to feel better and one way to be okay. And that was the good news. And if you embrace that one way, you're good. It's all good. And oddly enough, even as a child when I heard that, there was a little sliver of grief involved. I thought, well, only one way, only one path, and all these millions and millions of other people in the world are not going to experience what is being described to me. That just didn't feel right. But it took years of living, and the more years I've racked up, which I'm very grateful for each and every one of those years, to shift that perspective to say, for me, and the unity movement really helped me process that, which is there are many ways, there are many types of good news. What works for one may not work for another, but I love the idea that there is one love, one heart, one presence in the world and in our lives, one. That, when I espoused that idea of one, and that being the good news, it began, the dark cloud that was over that for me began to gradually lift. And I realized that the skies were blue. And although a cloud may appear metaphorically, the sky is always there. Although the darkness might feel a certain way, the light is ever present. It's always there. That to me, shoot, that's good news. That's all right. I don't have to, as a human being on this planet, I don't have to frantically go from person to person to try to save them from what might be a really drastic event later as they leave this world. That's not my responsibility. That's not my job. And those people are finding their own path and their own way, and they're going to be all right, no matter what. So in unity churches talk about good news as God's presence and power within each person. Each person, a message of hope, love, and the potential for spiritual growth and well-being, where in the here and the now, rather than focusing solely on a future afterlife. This perspective interprets the good news as the inherent divinity within all people and the ability, and I love this part, to access this infinite oneness. We have the ability to do that right here, right now. Something wonderful is happening to me. That's the perfect song for this morning. We have the ability to access that and to experience life more fully and overcome challenges, because there are going to be challenges. We know that. Oh, what a world we're walking through right now. And that was said decades past. Our ancestors said that. Oh, what a world we're walking through. I spend a lot of time joyfully with my mother, who just turned 96. Yeah, go mom, go mom. And she has many, many stories of the things that she walked through as a child, as a girl, as a young adult, different wars, the Depression. But what I find interesting, woven into those stories, because this is who she is, are these little golden threads of good news. She said, yeah, but we got to do this, or this made something, this strengthened the community, or I found myself doing things I didn't think I was able to do. It helped me go forward. I was able to serve in a way that I might not have been able to otherwise. So there were parts of good news within the deep challenges. And make no mistake, I understand there are deep challenges that are deep and wide. But I'm talking about good news today. So in unity, what good news can mean is this I am within. The core of unity's message is that the I am, or the divine spark of God, is present in everyone. Believing in this truth is central to experiencing the good news of life. We want to experience those good things. What we focus on and what we put our attention to magnifies. We can be aware that something is happening, yes. That, let's say, the building's on fire. I don't want to go, oh, no, it's not. Yeah. I need to be aware the building's on fire, and what I want to focus on is getting out. How can I help somebody else do that? What's going to happen afterward? Can I be the welcoming set of arms for those who have survived it? What can I do for them? The community can come together. The building may be gone. It can be rebuilt. How can we help? It also means the spiritual power is within. Instead of an external deity, unity emphasizes that the power of God, or the infinite oneness, is accessible to individuals where? From within. This empowers people to effect change in their own lives. It's not out here, it's in here. Meditation helps me tap into that. And on the days where I just feel kind of jangly and I can't sit still and I can't meditate and I keep opening one eye and, the grocery list goes through my mind, what I understand is just a little quiet time, or sometimes walking, just being out in nature. I can relax my mind and know that if I sleep on an issue, many times I'll wake up with an idea. Or if I'm walking and using my body, or my husband likes to ride his bike, and that helps him clear his mind, and the endorphins start to release. That's good news for him. There is a divine opportunity, a divine order to unity that is not about passive fate. We want to get out of the burning building, but about recognizing the opportunities that God provides and using personal choice, big one, our personal choice, to connect with that divine power and create a better life. We get to choose. Good news. We get to choose. Focusing on the present while not excluding the future, Unity's quote, good news, is often about what is possible right now, in this moment, experiencing spiritual truth and living a life flowing with life's wonders. Just think about this very, very moment. Where are we? We're in a beautiful building. We are present with others here. We made it here today. We have breath in our body. There are some soulful people all around you right now in this present moment. That's good news. We are not in a burning building. Where are we right now? If we take a moment to think about one, at least one, if not as many as you want, one piece of good news in your life right this minute. It can be as simple as, I'm not feeling any physical pain today. It can be as simple as, although I'm feeling physical pain, I was able to be present today. Or, I'm happy to see so-and-so today. It's been a long time. I'm glad to see them. Let's just take a moment and think about one piece of good news for you right now, right here in this moment. What does that look like? What does that feel like? We raise our vibration when we can focus on good news. What's good in our life right now? So in essence, for Unity, the good news is a personalized, empowering message of living a divine life by recognizing and activating the spiritual potential within oneself. We activate it. And instead of being a verb that means, oh, I'm going to activate this big turbine, I'm going to climb up a ladder, I'm going to work all this stuff and be exhausted at the end. I can activate it by simply thinking, being quiet, and focusing. It's super easy. If someone is not physically mobile, they can activate that just with their thoughts. That's good news. Dr. Christiane Northrup says, when I read the newspaper, I look for good news because every thought we think changes our biochemistry. Your hormones are all affected by what? Your thoughts. Pay attention to things that bring you joy. What brings you joy? Oh my gosh. And it's different for everybody. And I think some of the common themes of what we call, good news stories are grace. When you showed someone a little grace, or they showed you mercy, oh, that's a big one. Inclusion, so important. Action, compassion. Love in action, one of my favorites, and the big one, gratitude. We just celebrated Thanksgiving, and it means something different to everyone. The historic meaning is different to different communities, but when I focus on what the word Thanksgiving means, I'm giving thanks for what? What am I giving thanks for today? Right now in this moment. What am I giving thanks for? I'm giving thanks for the opportunity to A, be in my home community, and to feel valued enough to be asked to speak or asked to sing. I'm so thankful for that, you guys. It's a big deal to me. And I dig it, man. I'm grateful for that, and I do not take it for granted. I don't. So when I focus on and think about preparation to be here, either whether I'm sitting in the congregation or whether I'm planning, especially if I'm planning to speak, because it's something I take very seriously, or to sing, I want to be fully present. I take it joyfully, seriously, with a seriousness filled with joy. I want to pay attention. Our words are so important, not only to ourselves, but to the people we're around. Unity principle number 3 says, we are co-creators with God, creating reality through our thoughts held in mind. Because we know that thoughts create experiences. Human beings create their experiences by the activity of their thinking. Everything in the manifest realm has its beginning in thoughts. I can remember the first time I walked in those doors. I was invited to sing. I didn't know a whole lot about unity principles. I'm still learning. I'm a student. I'm grateful to still be actively learning and putting things into practice as best I can for where I'm at right now. And I remember walking in thinking, child, I'm not holding anybody's hand. What am I? And when I was asked to sing, I remember asking Reverend Sherry, who was here at the time, I said, are you sure you want me to come in and sing? Are there particular songs you want me to sing? Or she goes, oh, no. She gave me a list of a couple of songs that I had written. And I said, really? Well, okay. So I came in feeling a little tentative, and I left going, all right. And so I said, I've got to get some more learning and information about this unity movement. I'd been to Unity Village as a child, and I knew people that were involved with it. And I understand there are different paths for different people. But as the more I learned about it, the more it felt like good news to me. I said, man, I can be myself. I can understand some of these principles I didn't realize before. And everyone's path is different. And I'm grateful for the path that came before that because it brought me here and it relieved me of some of those childhood feelings of grief. That's great news. That's really good news for me. And I hope it is for you too. Unity principle number 2, one of my favorites, is people are good. Since humans are made in the image of the divine, of the Creator, we have a spark of divinity within each of us. We've got that spark. Everybody, as hard as that may be to accept as a human, everybody's got that spark. And that our essence is of God. Therefore, we are inherently good. Again, as a human being, I struggle with that, with folks that I witness and see, but I have to remember, everybody has that spark within them. I'm going to focus on the good. This God essence can be fully expressed when we look at the life of the Christ within, who, as a man, Jesus the Christ, well, there's a fully expressed human being who was so advanced that I'm astonished when I think about what that must have felt like to have that knowledge and fully embrace the idea of my own divinity, our own divinity. Poet Amanda Gorman, who I'm a big fan of, Amanda is one of a kind. She says, we are the good news that we have been looking for, demonstrating that every dusk holds a dawn disguised within it. Today, we don't burst into a new world, we begin it. Holy smokes, you guys. We begin it. That's a big responsibility, but it can be lighthearted because guess what? We don't have to do it alone. Did you ever have an experience in your life when you thought, as you could see it coming toward you, I can't do this. I cannot survive this. How can this be happening? And on the other side of it, you did it. You made it. You're still here. And in fact, your experience has strengthened you and has allowed you to have empathy for others walking that same path and allowed you to serve in a way. It might be a quiet way. It might be serving by listening. It might be serving by specific action. But one of the most important things about that is we can serve by saying, I understand. I've been there. I'm on the other side. If you want to hear about that experience or you would like help, just ask. Just ask. I've been there. I survived. That's good news. Another piece of great news, especially, well, not especially, during the history of human beings is community engagement. Coming together. Community engagement. A good example of that is when food insecurity happened when SNAP benefits were stopped, our governor, Laura Kelley, ensured that Kansans were covered in November. That's good news. Community engagement. She wasn't just thinking, oh, I'm fine, I've got plenty to eat. No, she understood in her role as governor, there was something she could do, and she did it. So people ate during the month of November in the state of Kansas because of that. How great is that? Thank you, Laura Kelley. Thank you. And this is fun. Guess what? We, meaning all of us, we can be the good news, not only for ourselves, but in somebody else's life. What's your legacy? What's your legacy going to be? Leaving the world with something beautiful? It can be the antidote to somebody's pain. And by legacy, I don't mean, you got to be a big, giant star and the work that you did will live on for decades. Your legacy is where? In the people in your lives. When we think about somebody who has left their legacy within our hearts, who is that for you? Who is that? I wrote a song about a woman that left a lasting legacy and gift in my life named Mary Burke Norton. And when I sing that song, it's a lot of fun for me. I've been astonished over these last, 25 years how much that song has been enjoyed and requested and served so many people. The song is put in a fun way. She was a fun gal. But her legacy, not only to me, but so many children and young adults that she worked with, was one of the things was believe in yourself. I see you. I believe you can. Yes, she was a wild gal. I mean, she had a wild life, but she loved children. She loved young adults, and she was so talented musically. She wanted to pass that on. And boy, did she. I still run into people all over the United States who will come up to me after shows and say, I took piano lessons from Mary Burke in whatever year it was. Or I took guitar lessons or clarinet lessons, or she helped me get over my fear of learning, the ukulele. And her legacy lives on, and yours does too, through all the people in your lives. The divinity within you lives on and connects with the divinity of others. Dr. Maya Angelou says, I'm convinced of this. Good done anywhere is good done everywhere. For a change, start by speaking to people rather than walking by them like they're stone and they don't matter. as long as you are breathing. It is never too late to do some good. So something to try this week. Be on the lookout for all the good news in your life. Doesn't have to be monumental. Maybe it is. I don't know. What's good? Be on the lookout. Focus on it. What's good about today? What's good in my life? How can I be the good today? That's a lovely one. Well, my personal good news today is it's my 29th wedding anniversary with Al Berman. Yeah. So, hey, when we got married 29 years ago, we were pretty sure it was going to work out. And we were driven to do that. We knew that we loved each other deeply. But in 29 years, so much life has happened. So much that we never anticipated. Man. And the good news is, not only did we survive some of those things, but we thrived through them. We have grown individually and together. Here we are 29 years later going, what? That's amazing. Time's kind of liquid. Like somebody will say, how old are you? And I go, well, I feel, or wait, was that when my birthday? It didn't matter. I've lived a whole bunch of life, and I'm hoping to have a whole bunch more, and I hope that for you too. So remember, it's the little things that make a life. It's the little things. What do you remember about what somebody either did, said, or you experienced in your life that you remember all these years later? Did somebody say, you know what, I'm so glad to see you, or you helped me in this way, or you made a difference when you... Those little things all add up to this big, beautiful, divine, energy-filled, purpose-filled life. Brandon Harvey says, celebrating good news reminds you that there is still hope and the end of the story isn't here yet. This is not the end of the story. What we are living through right now in our personal lives and the lives of our country, this is not the end of the story. We can be the good news throughout. Here's a couple of things that have happened in our world lately that sometimes people don't hear that might feel like good news to you. Remember in Flint, Michigan, when there were such hard issues with the water and children and families were getting sick, and it was a big, big problem? Well, Flint, Michigan has replaced nearly all of its lead pipes, and a decade after that lead crisis, 11,000 lead pipes have been replaced and 28,000 properties have been restored. That's a lot. That's great news. In Oregon, California, tribal communities are corporations that teamed up to complete the Target Dam removal project. With 4 enormous dams removed from the Klamath River, water quality is improving and toxic algae blooms are decreasing, and salmon can now migrate freely. Love in action. People make a difference. In Missouri, they're building a 300-mile butterfly trail that stretches from Arkansas to Iowa. And this will supply food and water to busy pollinators like hummingbirds, butterflies, and bees. A 300-mile trail in Missouri. So, good news abounds. Let's look for it. Let's be it. Let's remember it. Let's raise our own vibrations when and how we can. When we do that for ourselves, as my grandmother Timmons used to say, what blesses one, blesses all. We are all in this together. That's good news. I don't want to walk through this life alone. In fact, I don't even have the choice to walk through it alone. And for me, that's a wonderful thing. So as we get ready for meditation, I'm going to take us into that with some gentle, quiet music. Let's get comfortable in our seats or wherever we are at home and get ready for some lovely meditation. God is, I am, right here, right now, right here, right now. God is, I am. Right here, right now, God is, I am. And we take a deep cleansing breath. And we remember that we are all connected to the divine presence. And the spark of that divine lives in each and every one of us. And we breathe. And when we think of what is so good in our lives, the small things, the simple things, the big things, the surprising things that we never thought we'd get to experience, and yet here we are, right here, right now, living that. And we thank those that have brought that into our lives. And we open to our divine purpose, the divinity within each and every one of us. The good that we can do, the good that we can be, the good that we inherently are. And we take that with us into our day. We remind ourselves, all good, all good. Hallelujah. And just for a few moments, we take that into the silence. And as we remember the good, we give thanks for being lifted higher. We say thank you, God. And when we're ready, we come back to the present moment. We come back to this room or wherever we are. And we take a nice big breath. And allow ourselves to feel good. To feel good. To feel good. We raise the vibration this morning right here, right now. Raise it up higher and higher, higher and higher. Higher. Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. Keep it up, quench my desire, and I will be at your side forevermore. You know your love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher, higher. Your love, it keeps lifting me up, keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. You know once I was downhearted, and disappointment was my closest friend. But then you came and it soon departed, and it will never ever show its face again. Oh, 'cause I know love lifted me higher, oh, than I've ever been lifted before. You know love keeps on lifting me, oh, keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Oh, I'm so glad I finally found you. And it's that one in a million love. And now, right now, my loving arms around you. I can stand up and face this old world, because your love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting me, oh, higher and higher, higher. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting me, your love keeps lifting me higher, higher, higher. Oh, your love keeps lifting me higher. Oh, yes, it does.
That's right, it does. And so, as our ushers are coming forward, we are giving thanks today for so much love, so much sharing. And let us hold our gifts to this community in our hands, love in our hearts, and let's affirm together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. And as the love offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing, "Thank You for This Day."
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day.
And so we offer this prayer of gratitude to listen to. We are grateful as we bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth, returning again and again, and so it is. Amen. And I love that now not only do we have our prayer slips, but also if you forget a checkbook, yes, some of us still write checks. Even in retail, we still take checks some places. But also there's a QR code that you can take that little stack card that's on the seat in front of you and you can give at any time. Isn't this coming Tuesday or is it already past? The Tuesday giving, I forget. But it's one of those things that's just kind of, well, there it is, just like our phones with us. A special welcome to our guests today. Thank you so much for joining us. We have more information in a welcome packet right out in the foyer. And if you want to know more about Unity of Lawrence, Unity in general, please pick up a welcome packet and ask us questions. Join us for lunch. And then I'm looking to see which one's going to be the next slide because we had some last minute changes. So, okay, I'm on cue. Yay! Speaking of things that bring us joy, singing together feels so good, doesn't it? That's one of the things I love about Kelley and our musicians who invite us to sing with them. It just sinks in at a different level. So if you want to be a part of that extra specialness of being part of a choir, sign up. The sign-up sheet's in the foyer. The practices start tomorrow from 7 to 8 here in the sanctuary each Monday, leading up to our Christmas Eve service, yes, on December 24th. And speaking of giving and being a part of our community in that, we are accepting donations of $25 gift cards as part of our Holiday Giving Unity Outreach. This will benefit families receiving services at Willow Domestic Violence Center. We're also collecting hats, gloves, socks for those at the Homeless Resource Center. My son 1 year, not too long ago, asked for socks. Everybody gave him socks. I still have some packages of socks. He said, no more. Now I know what to do with them. And here's the cool thing. If you buy those gift certificates at Dillon's, that's double dipping for Unity of Lawrence. Because not only are you giving from your heart to support those at the Willow Domestic Violence Center, but if you've signed up for Unity of Lawrence to be your charity receiving, then we get a kickback on that too. Bang, there you go, good news. All right. And there's more. The Women's Circle is a safe, sacred space for those who identify as women or non-binary to gather the first Thursday of the month. That's this Thursday. Join us from 5:30 to 6:30 for deep discussions, heartfelt connections, fun, and laughter because joy is part of who we are. Yes. And the Weekend Wisdom Series has a fun evening in store for you on Friday, December 12th from 6 to 8. You'll have a cool opportunity to make your own pop-out meditation book with a theme of your choice following the creative inspiration of Marcine Felt right there. Woo! And there's a sign-up sheet for that too. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. And if we still haven't fed you enough, then come join the lunch bunch, meeting at Zen Zero. What a wonderful place that is, at 811 Massachusetts. Lunch bunch today, Zen Zero, come out, enjoy good company, great meal, and have more fun and laughter. Next Sunday, join us as we welcome our minister of record, Reverend Jen Hutchins. She will bring us the message, Gift of Peace. And Kristen and Lucy Hamilton, mother-daughter duo of fabulous talents, will provide the special music. Good news everywhere. Let's sing the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with
Lower our hands, let's say the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Pray we're decorating this sanctuary for Christmas.
You know your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I will be at your side